ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. It is the Morning Shake with me, your host, Xavier Erickson. Of course, my co-host, Mr. J. Paris.
Yep.
Paris, what's happening, my brother?
What's poppin', broski? Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world. It's your boy, J. Paris, and we coming to you live on this beautiful Monday morning from Johannesburg, South Africa. It's the Morning Shake powered by The Inside Show, and it's one of the best podcasts in the world. What's happening, broski?
Dope, bro. So listen, we got a bunch happening today. Of course, we were super excited. Listen, for everyone watching online, thank you so much for jumping on the action and also for being a part of today's show. Please do drop your comment in the comment section and we'll obviously look and read through it and then obviously get back to you on it. So yeah, please drop your comments in the comment section. Where are our regulars that normally jump up in the morning to say morning? We're waiting for your messages to come through because we know once you're there, we know we covered.
Yeah,
we covered.
Morning sorted.
So check it out, Jay. So obviously we had our show last week already planned with Rico. There's some exciting stuff coming up, and so but before we get into that, you also then hits us with a nice surprise. But you gotta wait for that surprise. Just wait for that surprise because I hope it hasn't shown yet, right? You didn't show it yet, the surprise, nah? Okay, sharp. So Jay, don't you want to line us up for the homie there?
I actually got to put this surprise like it's
first line us up for Rico.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, broski. It's always amazing seeing Rico, bro. You know when you pull up, broski, it's all love all the time, broski. It's always dope seeing Rico.
Always.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's also whoa. I'm not saying it's now dope for seeing this next gen. I'm saying this, bro. It's always dope seeing you, bro. And it's always dope seeing my homie to the left, Slim. Then hold up. We're not done. It's always dope seeing you, bro. But when you see them together, like this, I was expecting champagne bottles on the table, non-alcoholic go on the table, bro, because we're about to turn up now. Yeah, this morning, ladies and gentlemen, we got Rico, we got Slim in the building. What's happening?
Rico, give us a what's up there, bro. Just greet the audience.
Yo, what's up, my people? Ek sê alweer my massa kinders, my massa goeters, my massa alles. What's up, man? We are so excited to be with you guys in the Inside Show, man. It's such a blessing to be with our brothers. You guys are our brothers. Kijk ons netjes aan.
As so bietjie handsomer as jy.
Yo, so look. God will be the judge of that. You know, we can't lie.
Your wife will be the judge of yours and my wife will judge me, you see.
Yo, man, we're excited, man. It's so refreshing, you know what I'm saying? It's so blessed, you know. It's not lekker goeters.
Lekker mensen. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, over here to my left, man, like Jay was saying, always an honor. When I saw the homie this morning, he was like, nah, we wanted to surprise you. And of course it was a surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, please, cheers together, welcome my homie Slim. Dope!
Thank you. Brother Zake, what up, Paris? My brother Rico, man, like they were saying, it's crazy. It's full circle. I'll talk about that moment in a bit, but it's so crazy. He calls me last night, like about, I think I was 9-10. He's like, yo, Slim, we got an interview. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, with Zakes. I'm like, Zakes? Zakes called me? I'm like, what? He's like, no, bro, come through. We're gonna surprise them. We're gonna talk about the movie, and yeah, it's amazing. We had him out here at your youth a couple of years back when Zakes invited me.
Even you, bro.
You
remember when we were down there, bro?
Yeah.
You know, so
I always speak about you and like the MC vibes, broski. Yeah. It's like this.
Yeah. Energy's like, on some different.
I don't know what he does, but it's like you're all over the place. It's like you, and you obviously genuinely welcoming everyone, but it's always
natural.
Now I feel
natural,
like
broski.
You know, we gotta put each other on and
get that energy, bro.
People, I think God is the reason for the energy, bro. Like I think people, you know, there's people in the industry that do funny things to get all that energy to, you know, but I think it's the love for God and, you know, that passion. People just have different gifts, you know, and we all favored here. That's why it's a powerful show we on this morning. You know, it's a grateful
Blessing.
thing.
Nah,
you
big
know?
facts.
It's a blessing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please do drop your comment in the comment section. Say what's up to the people. So, the reason we having this conversation today is because we're going to celebrate some brown excellence in the room. And of course, we decided and went. So, Rico approached me probably a year more ago. And it was on the step of making a movie, on the step of this whole vibe, which we got the trailer ready for. I don't know, Lee, if you want to come and check out if the trailer will play. Yeah, I don't know. The stick is in, but for some reason it's doing something. I'll continue the conversation. Yo, you check out with that. So a couple of years ago, the homie approaches and says, "Yo, G, we're busy doing this thing." In fact, it was one December. I was in Cape Town and we were on the phone for like an hour, bro. Remember? We're like, nah, bro, we gotta do this thing properly. We gotta show excellence in our approach. It can't be the situation where it like all our things look like never mind, or it looks like, you know, kind of and like half baked and half cooked and stuff. So we gotta, when we do things, bro, let's do it properly. And I'll never forget, there was one day, Gator McKenzie walked into the studio also. He did, I think, 1 or 2 interviews we did with him here. And we walked into the studio as well, and he was like, yo, why is everything so like on point? He was so impressed by the fact, and he said, there's just one thing we got to change in the brown narrative, is that when we come in, things start late. There's duct tape on the floor. This cable is not working. This thing is making a crunching sound, this and this and this. And he was so impressed with the level of excellence, the brown excellence that's happening in like with this podcast. And so that was Rico's heart from the beginning. He was like, yo, if we're gonna do something, let's do it proper, man. Let's do it nice. Save that energy. Let's make sure that it's dope. If it doesn't work, it's fine. We can just show it on the actual thing. If it works, it will work. But if it doesn't, we can continue. I'm not gonna stress myself too much about it. So then Rico was like, yo, if we're gonna do this, let's do it proper. We spent like an hour on the phone just talking about history, heritage, culture, the fact that we're living in a society that our culture has been undermined. We're being even told that we don't have a culture. And so we're trying to make sense of everything. We tried to make sense and also give our people something to be proud of. You were speaking earlier before the show started about Wakanda forever and everything, and how that was like a proud moment for African Americans to come and say, yo, we got something that we can celebrate. Even when you look at Tyler Perry comes forth and you're like, yo, we got our own, that's building his own studios, that's doing his own thing, is something we can be proud of, you know what I'm saying? And so without throwing shade on anyone else, it's more so that like, yo, we want to do something that we can be proud of and say, yo, this is what we've achieved. Exactly. So the homie hits me up and like, yo, let's do this movie. Let's get this energy going. And before we get into the conversation, Lee, I want us to play the trailer. If we can't play it here, it's fine. We'll play it straight on to the thing. You'll just give us the heads up when everyone's watched the trailer, and then we'll jump in on the action. And then I'm going to hand over to you, bro, and then you give us the breakdown. Then obviously Slomo will also just kind of take us through his experience as far as the movie is concerned. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I want to introduce you to The Hustle. Check out this trailer.
A place where anything is possible and the hustle never stops.
If he doesn't want to work here, leave.
Bro, I'll never forgive you for this.
Yeah, man, they're paying us 2,000 for each board.
Aight! She malen you kopen!
Yeah, man, oh, you break and pass, I stare.
Ah! Raja!
Charlie, my boy.
What you say, bruh?
Yeah, bruh, I'm good, bruh. But you give me now those. Where's that fella Dumpy the vocal?
When are you gonna grow up, Dimpy?
I think the day I find the right girl to settle down with, think if you here for my ex, I'll say.
Why are you carrying on like a dramatic person, man? We're only robbing churches that are corrupt. The ones where they're stealing from the congregation.
Never. Next time. Never. Next time. I feel so bad because he trusted me. I disappointed him. We lost all the money for the Chisanyama. And on top of it, Slum's mother is cancer.
From my mother. My mom. One more time for my Danny, man. After this, we're gonna have enough money for the chemo and your Shisanyama.
One last time. Look here, this job is gonna get us 30,000 rand each.
I know, man, Raja, man.
I told you to keep your eye on the price.
You know this, man.
Focus. Focus here.
Raja Mensch, come on, Raja.
You carry on all holy. It doesn't have to go like this, Raja. But you just a piece of.
Welcome to Eldos.
So yeah, broski. Yeah, there we have it. There we have it. The hustle, broski.
That's it, man.
I'm looking forward to it, bro. First and foremost, I'm looking forward to it. Like Xavier obviously said, that this is the time, bro. The time is now where we as brown people
Need to
stand up and show that we can also produce that excellence. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, bro, talk us through it.
Yeah, man. It's just an exciting movie, you know. I have the the synopsis of the movie. So
Go for it, bro. Give it to us.
So it's about two boys from El Dorado, Prague, trying to change their lives and the lives of their families. Dumpy's childhood love is trying to get him closer to God. So basically, in the movie, you see them like their relationship. You know, they have an awesome and amazing relationship of togetherness. Dumpy bumps into his childhood love, and they build a relationship. You know, and she's a Christian. So she's like a hardcore Christian, you know what I'm saying? But so they've been hustling, these guys. They've been hustling, trying to be the first colored guys to have a chisanyama in El Dorado Park. And then they get scammed by a Nigerian guy. You know, the Nigerian guy scams them. They lose all their money.
Gold fingers.
Yeah, gold fingers. So the Nigerian guy, he comes in and he scams all the money through drag racing, you know. And then they have this fallout. People might think the movie's about to end, but it doesn't end there. You know, we have this guy coming from Durban, bro, Mr. Raja himself.
Raja Kari Power.
So Raja comes out here with a spiky hair, you know what I'm saying, with a sharp knife, you know what I'm saying. So he comes and he has this concept. He has a concept on making money, you know. And in the meantime, Dumpy's mom, Slim's mom, has cancer. So they're going through a lot as a family, and they need money for this therapy.
So he needs it, bro.
He needs the money. You know what I'm saying? So Dumpy is now find God. Like Dumpy's like, yo, Jesus is everything. You know, and Slim is like, bro,
we need this money.
My mom.
So there's such a dilemma here, broski.
Yeah. So I don't want to give people too much, but the question is Dumpy gonna choose his newfound faith, or is he gonna hold on to his relationship with his best friend Slim?
Slim, bro.
Bro, why you do that to the homie, broski?
Let me line Slim up real quick with his. But before we jump into the comments there, bro.
Yes, broski. We got Romano Klassen saying, Danko, Rick Ryan, Slim. We're praying for more brown excellence. And then obviously Roxanne Klassen as well, saying,
right
yes, broski.
Thanks, babes. Love you.
Yes, for brown excellence. Super proud of you guys.
So I want to line one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Obviously, when we were speaking about because now obviously I jumped in on the action. I was like, yo, if the homie's gonna do something, I'm gonna do it with him, right? So we jumped in, obviously watched the movie together. I went with him to go and do the sound. Nice. We went to that studio to make sure the audio is proper, make sure like, you know, the guy.
And we went to everything we did
everything was
like
excellent.
You know what I'm saying? The guy that mixed it, he mixed big movies. You know what I'm saying? He does this 5.1 sound mixing. So we wanted the best for the people.
Adobe surround sound mixing and all that. Yes. Not Adobe, was it Adobe Premiere something? Yeah. So then we went together. So I obviously jumped in on action. So I watched the movie. And then one of my favorite scenes, bruh, Slim and Dimpy, bruh. Yeah, it's fun. It's a weird combo because it's funny, but it's also serious the whole time. So it keeps you like on that serious note, but you're also laughing in the seriousness.
And that's what we wanted to. Sorry, bro, but that's what we wanted to capture. I wanted to capture Dumpy in his authentic realness. Because sometimes you want to make a movie about real people, real lives. Even their names are the same.
Their names are their real
people,
names. Yeah.
Maybe some people don't know, but their
Yeah.
names, I kept it as
The same
authentic
thing,
as real.
yeah.
I didn't want them to still push in a way that is not who they are. You know, I kept it out. Dump is funny guy. Slim has that big brotherhood vibes. They say, hey, are you cop and check it?
So I want to throw it over to Slim real quick. So one of my favorite scenes are that one where you go hustle a job at the mortuary, bro.
that was
And then you're like, oh, you back and van there? But bro, the experience overall, when we had the conversation last time, we saw some of the behind the scenes stuff. What was the overall experience working with Dumpy? I also know Dumpy personally, so I also know the way he is on the movies, the way he is in real life. So what was your experience, bro, from beginning? Because you also do a lot of industry stuff, right? You do a lot of like these. I think you were on Scheme Sam at some point, and
shout out to Rico for
that. Yeah, you're in Scheme Sam. You were on this other movie where you were in prison, like a series, and you just in a bunch of stuff in the industry, right? Rhythm City, bro. You were staple in the industry. But I'll never forget the time we were doing Factory, and I spent time with you. The one day you and I went down to Jersey, and we were sitting in Jersey Junction, then one of these celebrity chicks walked past, and they saw us. I think we were eating somewhere there, and then she walked past, and she was like, "Slim!" She was like jumping on him and everything. I was like, yeah, that's homie. He knows the people in the industry. Like even these big players are like, oh, and so coming from that space, bro, and then now working with your brother in the casino, away from that other space. And I don't want to say the professional world, because we're also professional, but we kind of making it more home. What was that experience for you, like, bro?
For him, it was cool, because when Rico said it, I looked at him and I'm like, dude, like, this cat's a comedian. Like, how are we gonna do this? You know, I don't mind it. And like he said, Dimpy is this child, bro. Dimpy has his inner child. He loves his inner child. So on set, he's like a little brother, bro. So, you know, you out there, you like, hey, because Rico to me is like, yo, he's like, hey, this is Akira, I wanted this movie. So if this kid mess up, it's on you, bruh, you know. So then we'll go, so, you know, you're preparing for the scene, because when you want to deliver, you know, you want to make sure we're trying to give the people the best.
You want to be in the right frame of mind and everything,
So then you come and you choke, bro, and you break, and then Rick was like, guys, you know, silence. So there's three, he does it 2 times. The third time you gotta know, like, yo, bro. And I'm like, yo, Dimpy, come on, bro. Do that, and then push, and you just, you know, sometimes I wake up and shake. I'm like, hey, we're working, yo, we're tired, it's set time, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
But you think it bring an element of like a light-hearted
I'm not gonna put any other actors down. I'm not gonna put my brother down on anything. Nah. But Dumpy's performance on this movie. Dog, you watched the movie. He didn't miss a beat. Dumpy doesn't look like someone that just did his first movie. You know, I'm not gonna put shade on anyone. But Dumpy carried this movie. You know, just his facial reaction when he's with the Nigerian guy. And he pulls his face in a way, you know what I'm saying, that is unmatched, that you can't pay.
I think that combo,
you can't pay for it.
That combo of someone coming from the professional space, in that space, that comes from Boston, that comes from all those, like that, you know, the etiquette of acting and script and da-da-da. And then bringing someone that's fresh to the vibe, and then having that combo together. That was a classic combo, though.
No, it worked out well. Like I told, the way Rick saw it, because eventually the chemistry, we always had that chemistry, but having him there,
friendship,
you know, so coaching him on the thing, and just be serious on, like, because we're gonna kill this thing, you know. And then comes in the Indian boy Raja. So he helps us. Our chemistry grows more from there when you know, when the Raja comes in and that type of thing.
It's beautiful, man. It's just beautiful.
Bro, from a director's perspective, broski, what made you handpick Slim?
I feel like I didn't handpick them. I feel like they were meant for it. We wrote the movie around them.
From the jump.
But you know what also helps, Jay, is the fact that both of them have built their brands also. I mean, Dumpy built his brand also Mr. Local Celebrity, and then started popping, and then started appearing in in these adverts and all that kind of thing. And then obviously Slim, everyone knows he's from Kliptown. Everyone knows what he does in the kasi, how he feeds the kids, how he comes through, how he pulls those moves. So people know the celebrity and the brand that you've already built. So that also helps the movie because people say, oh, these are ones are in. Let's go check the movie because it also adds that weight.
People see them as their neighbors. People see them as their neighbors. People don't see them as like, yo, I wonder how would I be able to get hold of that guy. People see these guys as
but it's a strange combo though because they're up there, but they're also reachable. So people are like, I think there's a more. What do you? I want to throw this to Slim real quick. What do you think the relatability is, especially you going back to the hood and still going there and still being part of the hood and still trying to, because I know you do a lot of programs in the hood also to uplift the kids, uplift the youngs, the basketball programs, all the things that you try and, because your heart is genuinely to make sure that how do we get these youngs to not go on drugs and not do all sorts, but bring them up to the A game. How would you say people relate to you, and how would you also say that in this movie do you think that added that chemistry for people to say, I like because my homie's in here?
Now, shout out Friday, come out. I'm doing a soccer tournament, second one as well in the hood, because I'm going back in Kliptown, Eldos, and going back there. So the funny thing was, when I was coming up this city, so in 2006, right, we went to New York, and one of the homies because I connected with a lot of people, and people always got this thing like Slim's from New York, he's an East Coast boy, and homie was like, Slim, do you know Joel Santana? I'm like, Joel's like, it's big time. He's like, yeah, Joel's got a shop right here. You'll see Joel's in the hood all the time. And when you're in the hood all the time, it's a beautiful thing. People gotta see you. That's why, RIP, y'all see what's happening in Westbury even yesterday. My heart sore, like an 11-year-old kid just shot dead, like, I
didn't check, bro. Where was it?
In Westbury yesterday. It's trending right now.
I didn't check.
So and this is what I told Rico. This is what basically we trying to do. Like, let these kids see us. Like you get people in the industry that become so big and so
they stop coming back to the hood.
They stop coming back to the hood. You can't touch it. You can't find them. So whereby if you see Slim and the thing in the hood, and I still eat the quotas in the hood. I still, I want them to touch me because I was that kid. Like I told you last time we were here, we were those kids, bro.
Yeah,
we were. So there is Slims, there is Dimpies, that has dreams, whether it be a boy or girl, or auntie or uncle. People have dreams.
Yeah.
So them seeing this and understanding it and understanding where we come from is making it exciting. That's why the tickets are selling out the way they are. It'll be full. You'll see I think a lot of people now has that. And we said the ultimate dream was that more colored movies need to come out like this. More things need to come out like this. I told Ricardo at the end of the day, people probably think we're getting paid big money for this. It'll come in future, but we did this on zero budget. And I said, we gotta have the dream and the vision because when the dream and the vision comes out, it's gonna impact so much people. And like you said, you're already busy writing our other one already, so this is what we want to give the kids.
Is already there.
But I think, bro, you mentioned something interesting there, the budget. And a lot of people say, when I have money, I want to do this, I want to do that. And we had that conversation last week when we ran through the movie on the big screen just to see how it plays and how it looks from when we were here on Friday. And we had that conversation about, so many things. I mean, in my personal life, I've achieved like some decent achievements. Without funds, bro. Without funds. And the funds come as you go. That some preachers say, God will give provision for the vision. Like, you got to have the vision. And then as you move, then you start meeting the right people. You start, getting into touch. Someone will say, hey, let me give you cameras. Let me borrow you this. Let me do this. But of course, I also know that there's a lot of sacrifice coming from everyone. Because obviously you got that time that you got to put in there. Because the time you're putting in there is the time that you're getting paid for on another show. You know what I'm saying? So it's also a sacrifice. But also more so from Rico's side, that sacrifice of hiring cameras, hiring lighting.
Budget,
Rico, take us some of the challenges, bro. Did you ever have a day where you were like, I can't move it of what? Because
So the first day of the movie, so we shot it in Black Magic RAW. That's like 4K RAW. It's not like your 4K you get on your phones and stuff like that. So when I say 4K RAW, so I mean like we shot 3 scenes the first day, and already, already we were sitting on about 400 gigabytes.
Yeah.
I was like to the cameraman, bruh, this is not gonna work. I have a
shooting
1
in
terabyte
4K,
for a
bro.
movie. I have a 1 terabyte for a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looked impossible. It just looked impossible.
So did you continue shooting in 4K, bro?
So
Or did
we
you
had
have
to
to drop it a bit?
downscale it
Yeah.
a bit, you know, but not a lot, but a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about, like, the picture is so crazy. Like, if you take a picture of us four, you can individually stretch each
Zoom in
person
and
and
keep
still
its
have
quality.
quality. That's how crazy the quality was. And I was like, yo, God, I asked for amazing thing, but not
No,
this much. You know what I'm saying? So I was already in a point on the first day. I was like, this is not gonna work out. It's not gonna. It's impossible.
How did you push through that?
It's not going to happen.
So, you saw us, man.
So
Yeah.
what we had to do? Thank God that we did a workshops before we shot the movie, because I knew it's a lot of people's first time shooting the movie. So I was like, yo, let me get the people up to a certain standard.
Yeah.
You know. So when we press record, we're not gonna be wasting footage.
Yes.
Like literally, like how we got through this movie was rehearsing the scenes before we press record. Because
So
once
you
we
don't,
press record,
so you don't waste that space.
so we don't waste space. So I had to shoot. I had to shoot in a way like
Ons moet het recht
three
gereden.
takes, three
Yo,
takes,
I got-
three
I got-
takes, or the day is done.
I got a 1 terabyte.
If
only.
I want 6 scenes a day.
Yeah.
I need to do not more than 4 takes.
Yes.
I go through 4 take.
It's
Space is
It's
done.
done.
It's done.
Space is done with us. So I had to be like, let's get it right. Let's
Yeah.
rehearse, then shoot.
But how difficult is that though, bro? So because I'm also in the production space, bro, and I don't necessarily like rehearsing without you know the cams rolling, because you might just
Yeah, you
get
might
your
get
your best shot,
shot,
then
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it, and you can't fabricate
Yeah,
the moment.
It's very, very difficult, and it's why the cards you are dealt with. Unfortunately, that's the cards you're dealt with. You know, if I can be honest with you, it was like 20K a day to shoot.
Yeah.
And we had a day where we had a different cameraman come in
Oh, gosh.
because of
Bro.
Wait, take us through that before you explain it, because you sound like it was a moment.
Bro. Look, we finally got the but that day it was lit. Like we had, bro,
That's with
everything
cars.
is.
We
some chick
had a
with a-
road. We closed down a road. You know, to close down a road, a main road, it's expensive
Yeah.
on its own, because metros there, the police are there,
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
is there. So
Bro.
it's we had the drones. We had drones that day.
Bro.
Yeah, my heart was so sad.
And some
So wait, what happened now? Yeah, leaving us in the area.
our main
Our main guy
guy
got sick.
wasn't there. He
Remember,
wasn't.
it was COVID.
Yes. So he wasn't there on the day. So like I'm asking Rico, I'm like, bro, who's this cat, man? Like,
Yeah.
is he you
I'm like,
trust
no,
him?
this is an industry guy.
He's like an industry
This
guy.
guy is shot
So he's telling Rico he's trying to shoot on a different
format.
So I'm like, Rico, we've been shooting this way the whole. What's this?
In fact, ne? So before we
Because
started
now
shooting-
you're gonna have to
before we
convert
started
that
shooting-
format again.
Before we started shooting, so I made him call.
What happened to yesterday's? Is this what happened to yesterday's guy?
Yesterday,
He's
guy
sick.
got sick.
He's
he got-
sick.
he got- oh, he
got
got
So
sick.
he's not pulling up today.
No, he can't
But now
It was a Sunday,
today,
no?
the road
Why? It's a Sunday.
bro, today the road is blocked, the drones are
Everything.
booked, we ready to roam.
happened.
And
The
now the
same-
homie phones in like, yo, bro.
No. So he tells us on the Friday or something.
Yeah.
I think we had a day off.
Yes,
And
there was-
I think it was the Friday he phoned, because Saturday
Yeah.
we weren't shooting. So on Friday he phones. He's like, yo, dog, I'm not gonna make it. What? Okay, cool. But the equipment is here and what. So we like, okay, cool. So I make some phone calls. I'm in the industry. I make phone calls like, nah, there's this guy. He just shot. He used to shoot for Osharks and all this like list of movies. I'm like, yeah, bring the homie on. The problem is this camera, like I'm telling you, is one of a kind cameras. You know what I'm saying? And we shot 23 frames. We shot for America. You know what I'm saying? We shot our format so that we can take it.
Go international.
It can go international. So that was a concept, because we were like, yo, it's not gonna just be in South Africa.
Africa, yeah.
We wanna put it international.
Yeah.
So obviously, this guy somehow probably came in, and you know how confident some of our people are. Nah. And I gave him the phone, like, yo, phone the guy. They spoke, and I was like, cool. I didn't make anything off it, So, and this guy was a vibe, you know what I'm saying? He was a vibe. You could see he understands himself. We shot, bro. We shot in the morning. We shot in the morning. Everything we finished like 7, 8 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a crazy day. It was crazy. The road was blocked off. Metro was there. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was crazy. We had BMs. Yeah. We had hired BMs. We hired like 6 BMs or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
The community.
Paris, before he continues, bro, think about the best Fast Furious movie.
Yeah.
With the scene that's crazy like that, but the South African colored version of where it's
cars was
like
going at each other, bro.
I can see it,
and it's lit, like, bro, the actors.
It was crazy.
And there, brother. The energy is vibing. Everyone's there.
There was like 300 people on set.
Dude, like.
So we had extras. We had galore extras.
It was the scene. That was one of the scenes that winners.
That was like the major scene. Yeah, that was like
It was a big one. We had like 300 extras there or something like that. We had like.
There was an MC cat, announcing like, hey.
It was a vibe.
The 2 BMs too, bro.
It was crazy.
Then you have people just racing, bro. It's like
always at a movie and a concert.
When we finished that day, I remember driving home and I was like, finish, and I was like, yo, this was crazy. In my heart, I was like, this was.
Do you think that was the moment? Obviously, so speaking about, tell us the trials and tribulations that took place and all of that, the hardships, but you had to push through. Do you think that specifically was that moment for the both of you, where it was like, now we here now?
Yeah,
this is
happening.
Bro, do you know when you get out and you because these are your kids looking at you, they like,
and it was crazy.
We on set out here with Slim and them, like, and the street is happening, bro. People start, bro.
It was crazy day. I had the footage of that day from phones.
So what happened?
Take us through that scene.
Your boy.
So now, obviously, we had a data wrangler. Data wrangler is someone that digitizes the footage. So the data wrangler ingests the footage, and he's like, something is wrong here. The format is wrong.
What time of the day was this, bro?
Like the next
about 5 o'clock.
This is like 2 days later, because we had to take time for him.
Yeah.
He takes time to
get the footage and all that.
Or 3 days or something. So he phones me. He's like, yo, bro, like the footage here.
Something's
wrong with your footage.
You just had
so now I'm like, nah, man.
Because he always calling me every day on set after
something can't be wrong with the footage. Like how do you mean what? I meet up with a guy. Now my heart is already pumping, but I'm like, nah, God is good. God's got me.
Yeah.
God's got me. Like, yo, I walk in faith. I walk with the Spirit.
You're trying to stay positive, but also you're in your heart.
So homie shows me the footage. Homie's like, yo, here's the footage. Yes, you can. The footage was, so we shot in 23 frames and then you can shoot in 24 frames, but homie shot like in 29 frames.
And the whole time, I'm like, Rico, does your boy know what he's... Because my camera, Rico's like, no, Slim, this cat, I'm like, bro, we ain't never shoot with this guy.
Bruh, can I tell you something?
So your senses are already saying,
so before I found the cameraman,
does he know what he's doing?
Before I found the cameraman, I sent the footage to some experts. I send it to now I have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I have to pay for them to try and save the footage. Because some guys were like, yo, no, we get overseas footage. Sometimes it's a certain way, but we for stay clinical. We get the movies and then we adjust it for us. Send us your stuff. I'm sure we could try. The homie's like, nope. Those things it's not gonna work. Those things.
Dude, what was wrong with the footage?
So
it was shot in the wrong frame rate, or what?
Yeah, it was shot in the wrong frame rate.
But was it unusable?
It was unusable. So we tried everything, bro. I sent it to the most highly quality people in South Africa, bro. They couldn't adjust. So basically, the footage was like 29 frames, and if you wanna bring it down, it shifts it just didn't work. Just didn't work.
What does it do? What was wrong?
So it's
Does it
long.
shift the
It's
audio
long.
or what?
The 29 frames is long. You get what I'm saying? So it's 29 frames. So if you're trying to bring it down to 24 frames or 23 frames, you understand? The dialogue, they fast forward.
Yes.
It's like they fast forward.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They lips. It's like
it's not syncing.
It's not syncing. Yo, bro, we tried. I'm telling you, we tried for like 3 weeks, sending
Didn't
it to
work.
different people to save that footage. We
work.
tried, bro. It didn't work, bro. My heart.
But
He's standing with this cat on the thing the whole time, and Rico, because Rico's checking it, right? Rico's the eye, right, of this thing. And he busy play. So Rico's like, "Hey, bro, are you sure that?" He's like, "No."
So it plays back right on the camera.
Yes.
And I was even thinking of digitizing, trying to digitize, but people were like, "Look, at the end of the day, we couldn't save the footage." And yeah, I was like, I'm done.
But Jay, I just
I
want to
was
ask
like,
Jay,
I'm done.
listen, I want to ask Jay something, right? Because we editors as well, right? And we understand that well. We understand everything you're saying to us, right?
Yeah.
This has happened to us before. And my solution to it was, remember bro, what my solution
What the
was?
slow
When you
down
drop
of
it,
it
when you drop it in,
yeah.
then you slow-mo it, right?
Yeah.
But then, so what happens is, like let's say the vocals
Yeah.
is going past
Faster.
the action, right?
Yeah.
Or it's too slow
Yeah,
for the action
yeah.
is moving too quick
Yeah.
and then the vocals is here. So how I've found a solution to it, I drop it in, I drop the audio in. Then I slow-mo the footage.
Yeah. Yeah, we did
Then
it.
I slow, but then I mark the first word.
The first word.
Then I mark the last word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I stretch it out,
yeah.
so that it matches.
match-
And then it works.
Hey, we tried, dog.
Did you try that?
Yeah, we tried that.
Look, it's too late now. But I mean,
we did get it to a point where it was matching
Where it was
the audio.
doable.
Yeah.
We did get it to a point where it was matching the audio. You know what I'm saying? We did get it, but there were shifts. There were certain shifts in the video where you could see it's not right.
it's not syncing
Yeah,
anymore.
there was shifts. Well, you get the first part, and then there's shifts.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
hear
I'm
what
saying?
you
There was
say.
just, it was just a
But the
check.
video was playing back smooth though.
No, it wasn't playing
It
back.
wasn't playing back
Juggling.
smooth, it was jerking.
Yeah,
Just
it was
doing
getting the audio and stuff. Yeah, like I'm
I
telling
know.
you. Like I'm telling you, we
So
said-
let us so okay, now you get us information.
Yeah.
Now you
I can't.
you realize
I can
now
actually- whoa,
there's now
let's-
nothing we can do about
Yeah.
us. What's going on in your heart, bro?
In my heart, like, you know.
You wanna go and
Because I'm like, bro, like, you
Bro,
know.
we just had a big day. Big
Bro, we
occasion.
had-
People are
this
out there.
is-
MCs, 300 eggs. All of this
Bro,
is happening, bro.
and
Just-
remember, because even on the second take we killed it still, but it's not gonna be like
Same.
that day.
It's not gonna be
You
the
know what I
same.
mean? The movie's still brilliant
It's
and
so
beautiful.
dope.
It's just that,
But it's not gonna be
it's
the
not gonna
same.
be the same way.
And
So we
then,
like,
then it's that thing where you have to now
so you like,
try to
so you yelling.
reconstruct the
I'm like, yo, bro, we gotta do this again. All that, because
Yeah.
that day we gave everything. But the nice thing that came from that was the energy from it, because on the day it took me back to that moment, and I'm like, yo, guys, y'all don't ever mess this up again. I don't want to come back here. And I think the bullet, because me and Dimpy ends up having a fight now,
Yeah.
and the fight is like for real, bro.
Oh, on set.
Yeah, that was another dope
yeah,
thing.
that fight that's in
That
the
fight is a
that's in
real
the trailer.
fight. It's a real fight. So I didn't tell Dumpy.
mad.
I didn't tell Dumpy.
So he comes to me,
So,
he's like,
so I direct them. I'm like, so you guys, you're gonna get each other here, what. So I don't explain how the fight is going to be. So I'm like, you guys are just gonna get each other. So
And he comes to
as
me,
I call I call Slim one side. I'm like, Muri.
get him, bro. He's like, Slim, get him. I'm like, I must get him. It's like, Slim, get him. So, wah. And the beautiful thing about the first take, like you were saying on
Only
camera,
one take on it.
he bled for real, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like no makeup.
That's
He bled for
rechte
real.
bloed.
Real thing, bro.
That's rechte bloed.
So you didn't have to make
Dat
him
man heeft
through
gebloeid.
it, bleed.
You beat him up like
Yes.
that, bro. Like, why you beating up the homie?
No,
bro?
Rico said get him, but wait. No, remember, wait, it's my boy. I love him. Cause he was, I was grateful. He was cool with it.
Because now you give the guy a real blue eye, bro. Now how long do you gotta
No,
wait
no,
to shoot the
no,
next
it
scene?
wasn't. It wasn't like.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? No, it's my brother, bro. We do. We talk about
And his
this
blue
stuff.
eyes gonna show, you know, with light skin.
So he it was just like, bro. So I'm saying
How we
that
broke him
moment,
that day.
that moment
That day we broke
from
him.
that Sunday was in my emotion because in my thing like we
He's
gotta
not-
talk, we
But-
gotta
but-
talk.
but okay,
and you're
okay,
angry
James,
now.
I'm angry because I'm like, bro, like, do you all understand what
On
it's
that
doing?
time,
But
we didn't know
broski,
that
take us through what in the movie. Obviously, we don't want to give too much away, bro, because
yeah.
the premiere is still coming up, bro, which we all excited.
Hey, we're
for.
not even promoting the premiere.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
now
about
we're
the
gonna
premiere now.
But broski, Slim, take us through that moment though.
Yeah.
Why was there a fight there, bro? What part of the movie was this?
This is and my real anger is also because we've hustled. You told Xavier, I told Rico, bro, this 50,000 we made. The cash Xavier's like, you like, no, Xavier, we can invest in this podcast studio. He's like, bro, it's gonna work. And we blow 40K. That had to start my business, right? So I'm looking
you'll
at this
get the
kid.
funds, bro. You'll have the funds.
We had
now.
already
You'll have the
all the
funds.
hustles we did. I saved up.
You
We
got
kept
the funds now.
So he's telling me
what
no.
does Dempy do?
Goldfingers is the cat, Slim.
Yeah.
Believe in this.
Goldfingers is Dumpy's friend,
My brah.
the Nigerian guy.
My brah, he come there, he said, don't worry, my brah, y'all want shit. So I'm like, bro, do you trust this cat, bro? Because we worked so hard. And when
And now we have to
and that money goes, that money we work 6 months to almost, and it's everyday thing. People work hard for that money
It's been 20 years.
to go in.
No, 2 years. Sorry,
30
2 years.
seconds.
2 years, yeah.
And this homie is even driving us.
Yeah, don't tell him.
Hey,
Let us find you one. Let us find
I just
Yeah,
want to
that's
say, I just want to say, yo, thank you so much to everyone that's been hopping on. If you'll have cues and anything, roll it in the comments. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah,
We
we're
have
checking out the
homies here.
comments here, bro. Just shout out to everyone in the comments here, bro.
Yes, J Dean. It's just shout outs, bro. J Dean. Then
Thank
who's
you.
this?
Pesny.
Pesny. Then J Dean again. It's just shout outs, bro. They
They
laughing,
laughing,
as well, bro.
So
Thanks
so
so
here's
much,
the thing.
guys.
So here's the thing. Movie is now finally done. We went through
Thank
all
you,
the
though, yeah.
ups
Yeah.
and downs.
With nearly not continuing.
Dude, like-
I still want to know, broski. Dempy saved. You,
You must watch the movie to know.
bro.
Nah, Jay, you have to watch the
You
movie.
gotta watch the movie, G.
Gotta watch the movie. We can't.
But
we
can I
can't
just
tell them
you
everything,
something? Can I
bro.
just tell you something? So that fight scene was so bad. We had to give Dumpy time to recover from it. Because we still had to continue shooting.
But you know, was tired.
The O was feeling emotionally abused.
But I explained
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Why was coming for
No,
Red
but the nice thing about it, he kept on rolling.
Yes.
Did you
So
think your
After this
sister?
guy beat him up,
So
you will see he kept on bleeding.
And it's really sad because I'm like, my mother is sick. Do you understand? So,
And you done blew out funds.
and then the nice thing, because one of my boys, Lebuchang, that's playing with the Tigers, right? They all coming out to the movie. In that scene, because it's in the trailer, they were like, bro, it's like that scene right there with your boy where you, what was wrong? Like, you love this guy, but we felt it for. And I'm like,
they
that's
went
good.
in on each
Because
other.
that's, if they feeling it like
They
that,
went in
they
on
need it.
each other.
Because when you're going to watch it,
That
you're
was
gonna
a real fight, guys.
You know?
It wasn't a shoot.
Dempy
He
didn't know that
shoot
though.
it.
No.
Dumpy didn't
You
know.
found out
We
afterwards.
also-
Hey, but you actually really.
So that's, I think,
I'm not bluey. We had to give that man 20 minutes. Firstly, emotionally.
yes.
And then the physical part also.
So, but it was the beauty
So
of
you
it
like-
because if you see him going on in a movie, right, in a trailer, you really see it. Because now he's looking at me. He's like, yo, I wonder if Slim comes for me again. Like, this man, I don't want to mess up in a
serious
movie.
now.
Like, you know, he's
Exactly.
like, yo, Slim, I don't want to mess up. Like, in a movie, though, but I don't want to mess up because Slim now is very... So I think that's where Slim
Yeah.
gets unleashed
Yeah.
in the movie. Because
Yeah,
I've been
especially,
protecting this kid the whole time.
Yeah.
He
And then
loving
And
me.
now you're like,
the
you see now.
energy change.
Yeah,
The
you see
energy
now.
changes.
You blow my money
The
because then
energy
I
change.
end up just like,
The
bro,
energy change.
like I don't care about you anymore. Like, do you, I'll do me. You know, and
I,
that's
the Nigerian
He messed
them
it up.
He messed them up big time.
But okay, so now, Rico, take us through when you approached me now for what we're doing on the first.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, you know what? Let me keep it authentically real. Let me take it to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let me take it to a place where I feel more comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? And I know and I know I will get the best service. You know what I'm saying? And because I know Zex is all about quality, you know, and he's going to go in and we will be able to screen something that people will have an amazing experience apart from the movie. You know, I felt like instead of us going to a big screen or whatever, let's bring it home, because the movie on its own
It's about home.
has its authenticness for its people. You know, so if I'm going to release something, I want to make sure it's connected in that same energy. You know, and I was like, yo, my bro got the biggest venue in Joburg. You know what I'm saying? He's got the biggest venue, as quality, you know what I'm saying? So why not take it there? Why not show the people? Why not show that youngster out there, you know what I'm saying, that it is possible to have a movement with your brothers, you understand, and still make it. If you're going to make it out there, don't go to strangers now. Don't go to anyone, but keep it real and authentic to your brothers. You know what I'm saying? And when I came to Zex, it was like, of course.
You don't even
yo, you at home. It was like, bro, you at home. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
why did you call? You should have just pulled
that's
up.
what
it was like, bro, you at home. It's done. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, and it was more than us saying, yo, let's make money. It was like, let's make history. Homie was like, yo, let's rewrite the book. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep talking about, as he support me, but I released only the poster. In 24 hours, we got 100 tickets. 100 tickets sold.
That's big support, bro.
100 tickets sold. We're going now for 400 tickets sold. On pre-sale. I'm not talking about at the gate. I'm talking about pre-sale. In an economy that they say it's bad. And here, we showcasing that, yo, our people are a good investment, man. Trust our people. Believe in our people. The South is a good investment. El Dorado Park is a good investment. Dailitida is a good investment. Come on, man. Support our brothers. It's our time, bro. Too long have we been put in a corner. You know what I'm saying? We a market. Come on, invest. We pay tax. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of tax.
We pay tax.
A lot of tax.
You know what I'm saying? Your tax makes South Africa run. Why are you not included, my brother? You know what I'm saying?
True.
Why are we being excluded in so many things? Why are we being discriminated against? You know what I'm saying? So this movie is bigger than Slim. It's bigger than Dumpy. This movie is making a statement that it's possible. Color Child, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm speaking from the heart. I'm passionate about this.
That's why we're leaving you to vent.
I'm passionate about this. It's really difficult for our people to be a success. But given the opportunity,
They're gonna make.
given the opportunity,
And that's raw talent also.
given the opportunity,
That talent is there.
given the opportunity,
Naturally.
you understand? Someone told me, stop saying you like this, you like that. You are bigger than that. And I want people to look at this movie. I want people to look at J. Paris. I want people to look at Slim, at Zex, and say, if they can do it, I am
It's
next.
possible for me, yeah.
I am next. It's my turn. I'm next. You know what the government says about it. What opportunities say. Scrap all that. My brothers is doing it.
Exactly.
I'm next. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
yeah.
And that's it, bro. That's
I want
you
to
know?
get to Slim, broski. What do you feel this movie's gonna do for our people and the community as a whole, bro?
I was telling Luke, I think y'all know, but I think he's Rico, and I think my cast people, I think people just are not ready for what's about to transpire from this. Just Friday, you know, we talking every day, me and Rico, you know, since we a homegirl of mine in LA now was colored excellence, Brooke Smith out there, you know, she calls herself the good old girl. She was telling us, yo, there's this, y'all doing it like this?
She just
saw the flyer, right? She just saw the flyer. She's like, yo, Slim, y'all bringing this out to like the States? Are you bringing to like LA? Are you doing So I always told Rico, with this, it's I want the world to see this, and boom, she mentioned some good things, and
she was like, "Yo, we wanna play this. We wanna get this in the States."
And then I gave her the trailer after that, and when she saw the trailer, she was like, "Nah, Slim, this is like real everyday story." So what we're gonna do? I mean, there's other provinces that is there's
still already
the
in the pipeline
for the movie. So once people start seeing it, once people start getting it, it's gonna be crazy.
The hype is there.
You know what I mean? I pray.
Yeah, we wanna take it to Namibia.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Botswana.
All us. Yes. Lesotho, everywhere. Like, you know.
What does that rollout look like, though, when you say you want to take it here and there? Like, also book out a spot.
Yeah.
Play it
same setup.
Because
We're
doing it independent. Tell a Netflix or whoever comes, SABC, when they wants to buy it. But we will still own the 100% rights to it. So that was the thing with the movie, you know what I'm saying, bro? So, that's why Muji called me yesterday. You have to come the first
one.
Because it's not a thing you can just steal. It's not a story you can just steal. It's not. It's a real story. It's real people. It's you know. So I think it's gonna blow up. I want everybody to see it. I'm grateful and honored to be. You know, I never thought it. You always said it would come, but to be a lead.
And another thing also, even in the story, it's about a success story.
Yes.
You know, it's a story about what God can do with someone that went through mess. It's our stories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's real and it's authentic. You know, it's a story about hope. It's a story about, you know what, never give up. Like, keep going, keep pushing. You know, something will come. And you know, let me just say, it's a story of these boys making it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you have to come and watch it.
Please.
You have to come and watch it. You know?
Bro, what's your thoughts on bootlegging? Because I'm pretty sure you know it is in the room. He's always going to be out here bootlegging. Remember how it was back in the day? You sell it to that DVD.
But so the nice thing is now you have to buy it. Because even if you want to try it, you don't have to buy the ticket to come in.
Maybe someone with a camera can come.
You know what I'm
but you remember the LED screens. It's going to have those lines.
Yeah.
It's not going to look dope. It's not a projector.
You know, we just trust in the process, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we trust in God. It's here now. You know, it's something that, you know, people thought wouldn't happen. Yeah. You know, like he's saying, after 2-3, he already gave up. Then we had the thing with the sea, he almost gave up. You know, and you know, it's hard. It's waking up and you're like, yo, can Rico come in the answer like a 500 rand next year just to, you know, get through that or to transport. But I'm like, yo, it's not about in your mind. You got. That's why I was teaching Dimpy them how to be mentally strong. Raja, all the guys that were there, I told them. Because the end product, you don't know what's going to come from this. Yeah. You know, you've seen a lot of people doing independent, like you guys are doing independent things too. And artists and people, you know, and once it pops, we never, the thing, like they always teach us in acting, like Rico them said, you never know who's watching. So the day you never know which executive, because we've got an exposed drum. I mean, people just writing stories about this thing, like, and
it's crazy.
Because you were saying the name, they just see yo Slim. They're like,
and even
what?
they are excited about it. They're like, yo,
more excited than
like people, like newspapers, online newspapers hit me up and they're like, yo, we have never seen a story like this of your people.
Yeah.
But there's a conversation we've been having, bro.
They're like, we've never seen a story like this. Like we've seen people try stuff, but we've never seen an authenticness coming
like that
from a producer that is colored, that is not funded by a white producer or whatever. The story is funded, the story is told by them, and the story is distributed by them.
Yeah.
It's a 100% full circle, and people are like, what?
Yeah.
Is that possible? Can you even do that? And we're like, yeah, we're doing it. Because a lot of color, that's what I'm saying.
But we also undermine, we also undermine and underestimate our reach also, bro. Because we got some reach, bro.
It was so crazy.
Because it's never been done.
Yes. Like, I don't think, like, right now, he always gassing me up that I'm becoming one of the best acting top 10 color. You know, I even got a message like that. It's from a person with an agency. And I'm like, bro, you got an agent, you can't. She's like, can you hook me up because you are becoming that guy? I'm like, yo, dude, I'm just hustling like you. And I got a comment last week. There's this other homie, some in the country. He's like, bro, I've never gotten excited to see a colored actor. He's like, you are all in one. And that's the authenticity that we, because remember, we all in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts, bro.
And when you real in it, Zakes, everybody gonna come for it. That's why your reach gonna be crazy when it comes out, because
it's authentic.
when you're authentic, and our heart is pure. We don't have we don't wake up, be like, yo, Jen, like, no, bro, what we do, we love. That's why we try to incorporate everything into what we're doing. And when you have that,
but that purity makes a massive
it's a best, it's a big,
and we
it's a
made
game
sure,
changer.
and we made sure that 80% of whether it's the crew or cast are from Eldos or anything.
yeah.
Because a lot of companies don't do that. A lot of companies, they get funded to do a story about color people.
And then they bring in a professional actor from where and
people
where.
from Cape Town. They bring this one. They get the money that was supposed to be invested in the place is non-existent.
Yeah.
The people are still the same.
Yeah.
The people that was in this movie, now they got opportunities for other stuff.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The makeup lady, she's working now on a major show, you know, a major soapy, you know what I'm saying? So people already, before the movie even launched, they got opportunities through this movie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want.
For them
Unemployment is just too much in our community. We need to change that narrative.
Let's hear you 100%. So 1st of July, we're doing it at Crystal Auditorium, right? So that's 7 Walton Road in Ayrton.
Yeah.
So it's a nice, like Rico was saying, it's a nice auditorium, big LED screen.
Comfortable.
We've already comfortable, nice. It's like it's better than the movies. I went to the movies yesterday with my wife, and the movies is looking in a bad state, bro.
Yeah.
People have duct tape and things on the seats.
And it's
I'm
smelly.
Like, nee, man, wat gaan hier aan? So this is better than the movies.
Yeah.
The setup is nicer than the movies. The screen is bigger than the
And
movies.
it's gonna be a vibe.
And the energy is dope. Exactly.
Don't
The
forget
people,
the vibe
the
before
energy.
the movie starts.
The energy
Before
before the
starts,
movie.
it's gonna be a vibe.
Bruh, if in fact after this you're gonna wanna say, nee man, kom ons laat al onze movies toe.
Yeah.
Because of the
Yeah.
vibe and
Yeah.
the energy and
Yeah.
the setup, it's
Yeah.
clean, it's nice, it's fresh, it's a nice energy. And so for that's the 1st of July, right?
Yeah.
So it's what is it, a Saturday, ne?
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So before we'll first run through some stuff, get everyone comfortable, blah blah blah. And then
Vibe,
we'll
energy is
jump
gonna be
into-
nice. Some nice music here
Red
and there.
carpets for us.
Yes,
You know,
red carpet, definitely. Red
Red
carpet.
carpet.
Dope
Make
pull
sure
up
you
and
come
photo
with
booth,
money to
everything.
buy food, guys. There's gonna be food available.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a whole experience more than just you going to a cinema.
No doubt.
Nah, it's definitely gonna be nice. To close off real quick, I wanna ask Slim what was his favorite scene in the movie?
Before we go that, man, we promoting opportunities. So anybody that even want to like set up local businesses, local labels, if you know you have that to come through, set up at Crystal. We don't mind, you know, on the day, you know, it's about, you know, we ain't gonna charge your arm and like, you know, like
Gonna
that.
be a whole night market.
Just
vibe
come
and
out,
stuff
like that's what we want to do. Favorite scene of the movie? Yo, shucks, man. RP to my mom. That scene was so crazy because he got mad on that scene again. So he keeps bringing me out, bro.
Tell
Like
people about it, though.
So my mom in the movie gets cancer, right? And then my real mom in real life like had heart failure, kidney
was
things,
that
everything.
connection,
So it was
bro.
that connection. So even my mom on the movie like loved me like her son. Like I gave her that. Like even my sister's like phenomenal like in the movie, you know. So we get to the scene and we go at it and yo, we're looking. So everybody's looking. The ones who know me is when they saw that in the script, they're like, yo, this Slim is coming to this. This is gonna be like
It's
something.
not gonna be raw now.
It's gonna be raw. So we get it. So we were already making money in the movie. You know, I'm freshed up and we get to the bed. So when we do the scene, bro, I get it. I'm finding. I'm like, yo, I'm looking for. Got it. Rico says action. Rico's like, guys, you better shut up, cause you don't know what's about to happen here. We go bah. So I have a laugh that sometimes I cry that sounds like a laugh at times. So we go, get it. People laugh because people enjoy to tell them what you do. So we're like, shut up, guys, just shut up for the scene, please. I get it, bro. We come up there. When I come up with tears now because I got to the place where we had to go, and that was so deep. So I think a lot of kids, a lot of elders is gonna relate a lot with that scene because so much people go through it. People getting this money now, people getting things, opportunities, but then unfortunately in life, you just find like your mom or somebody has a situation like that.
You know what scene I vibe with them? One more time for my daddy. One more time for my daddy.
Yeah. You went in on that scene.
I think like we built like that's why I said once we were unleashed, and the nice thing about what Rick did, he put me on with the gun. So a lot of people know me as that guy, like a ghost. They know like, oh, I'm always coming to shoot people. But in the movie, it's so funny because you have to come see to understand why it's so.
My favorite part is the Nigerian guy. Oh, guys,
Full fingers.
you want the money?
As the rest of Nigeria.
Not real Nigerian, but we.
No, but he pulled it off though.
He pulled it off. Yeah, we
pulled it off.
molded him to
Yeah, we
become
molded
like
him.
he even spent time with
In Niger.
Joburg
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this. I feel like Dumpy, man. There's just a couple of scenes that Dumpy does that it just hits you, man. Like you know when you watch a movie, sometimes you get lost in a movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And Dumpy does that
Does
to
it,
me.
yeah.
He did it to me in
Gotcha.
the movie. So I'm so excited for people to see a different Dumpy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's funny. The movie's funny, guys.
He's not
Gotta
sitting in the
enjoy
car
it.
saying, "Don't rock."
And
He's
there's a
acting
scene.
now.
There's a scene where there's these girls. So they work for Nigeria, and then they get stopped, and then they ask them, "So where's this guy now? Where's this guy?" And then this lady says, "He said what? We said." He said your clients.
Yeah, like,
He said.
some like yeah.
She's like,
Oh, those girls that he's
yeah.
talking.
She's like something like, no. You just said we sorting out our clients.
Yeah.
Dumpy's like, clients. Like us was clients. that line killed me, bro. Like us was clients.
And she gave attitude, huh? She like.
Nee, ons het net, hy het gesê, ons werk net hier vir onze clients. Like ek soos 'n client.
You know, bro, and it's just so, he's taking us.
And it's just natural.
Moments.
It's just natural.
Leah, I want to line up that trailer for the ending. So just line it up for us before we close.
Does Dempy end up losing his faith, or am I asking too much?
Yeah, you're asking
Now
too
you're
much.
asking way
You
too
have to
much
watch
now.
the
Way
movie,
too much
man.
now.
Before we close, I'm gonna line up that trailer again just for people just to check it out.
But it was
And
dope,
then on
bro.
the 1st of July, you gotta come through Crystal
What's the times,
Auditorium.
bro?
3
3
p.m. in
Please,
the
guys.
afternoon. So it's a
Share
Saturday
with your
afternoon.
friends.
Yeah.
How many days they still have long to share?
We got still till the end of this month.
Yeah, please
So we
share
got a
with your
couple of
friends. We
days.
need your support. The movie's for everyone. The movie's not race based.
Yeah.
The movie's for everyone. Come out and enjoy. Come and support us. You know what I'm saying? Bring your mom, bring your dad, bring everyone. You know, we have a lot of big names also coming. You know, we have a couple of big names. Maybe I don't want to mention them now until they come, you know what I'm saying? But we have a couple of big names also coming to support the movie. People were excited, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, just come and support, man. It's a life story. It's a real life story that people go through every day, you know. But it's powerful what God can do. Let me just say
And
that. It's powerful what God can
what's
do.
the damage on the tickets, Brian? Where can we get? The
So
tickets?
you can on our posters, on our social medias. You can even come to Crystal Ministry Church and get your ticket or log down
day,
yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Crystal
you
Church,
can get
which
it.
is how
You
much,
can
bro?
get. Let me give you also a number. Maybe you can call. So pre-sale, guys, get your pre-sale tickets, man. Pre-sale tickets is 80 rand for adults and for
40 for
kids under the age. I think it's under the age of 11 or 12.
12, you said
Under the
12,
age
I
of
think.
11 or 12, it's 40 rand. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna come,
Those are the pre-sale
That's
tickets.
pre-sale, yeah.
80
Yeah.
bucks
So if you come
adults,
into the
40
door-
bucks under 11, and then at the door
and at
it's
the door it's
120,
120
120.
and 60 rand for the kids. And parents that don't know where to leave their kids, young kids, we have a plan for you, Isaacs. We have a plan for parents.
So
that don't-
we're busy working
Well,
on that, and we
yeah,
just have to solidify that.
Yeah,
so before.
that wouldn't be a mission. So if you do have kids and you don't have your kids, a place for your kids to be at. Look, you don't get it at the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
And the
We
facilities
catering
are
for
there,
that.
bro.
We catering for that, bro.
Facts.
Imagine you're going to movies, like you wanna put your kids in a safe place. Your kids will be safe. We're gonna put the movie up even for your kids. A nice, good movie. You know what I'm saying, for your kids. You know what I'm saying, to watch. And yeah, man. So the number you can call, you can get Lee. Lee can also get your tickets to you. It's 081 818 1946. That's Lee. But other than that, just go to our social medias and you can get more information. But yeah, thanks so much, though. Thanks so much for having us, guys.
Before we close, Lee, can you just drop us with that promo again, please?
We want to do our closing and then
So should we, Lee?
Yeah, let's do our closing.
Should we do the closing and then you play out with the promo?
To come back.
Alright, yeah, facts. Alright, so Slim, closing remarks on your side?
The hustle first July, baby.
The hustle!
Yo, it's so funny because a lot of my people were Slim, is it die hustle? Or like, you know, so I'm like, no, it's the hustle, bro. So,
it's like that thing where it says the year.
Yeah.
Die. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's stuff like that. But guys, thank you so much, Zix. Thank you for opening your doors for us for the 1st of July, brother. The platform, always looking forward to creating this with you guys. Write that script, man, you know, because after this, I know people's going to want a part 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And like I told Rico, there's so much endless possibilities that can come with this for us. We appreciate it, my brother. I love you. Thank you for everything, the guidance, your product, you know what I mean? And it's an honor doing this for you. And all glory to God.
All glory to God. You know how it is, dog. Thanks so much, bro, for you and your father, for setting a milestone, you know, for a lot of us to come through. You know what I'm saying? It's such a blessing that we can just go next door and do big things. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to send emails, set up heavy meetings. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, dog, let's come through, let's do this. You know, it's such a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And I hope people can really look at it and say, you know what, I want to be part of that history. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there that day when these guys launched a movie that opened up so many things for other people, for our people. You know what I'm saying? And I hope people look at it bigger than just a movie and say, you know what, we want to be there and we want to support and we want to show South Africa, you know what I'm saying, that these people matter. You know, that this area matters. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, like you said, Slim Zix is already writing, you know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that a lot of other people will come through this platform. So it's not just this once-off movie. So it's a Tyler Perry. So we can have our own Tyler Perry studios, you know, so that more people can have more opportunities, so that more people can provide for their families and their families. So it's a legacy we want to leave behind, more than Rico. We want Keegan out there. We want, you know what I'm saying, whoever out there to come out and be able to to open up more doors. You know, that's what we want.
Facts, Jay. Your side, bro?
Nah, broski, I pray a success upon it, broski. I know the first is gonna be it's gonna be mind blowing, and it's gonna broski, it's gonna be mind blowing, and I love the fact that you were speaking about legacy, broski, and I know that this movie will bring about that, and that there will be a lot of youngins out there, not even just youngins, anyone that might even be over 20, 40 that might feel or sit in a situation. I think it's too late. Yes, I am colored and so forth on, but what do I bring to the table? Nah, you can still do it, and the homies are obviously paving that way. So shout out to that, gents. Pray a big blessing upon it. Let's make it happen.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please do share this so that people can see that we're doing this on the 1st of July. And also just buy your ticket, man. 80 Rand is really cheaper than the movies. I was at the movies yesterday. It's $100 and then it's $400 for that other. And then the place is stinking inside and it's dirty. There's popcorn laying around. Nah, G. So now to get a proper movie in a clean space and a nice, decent experience where the actors of the movie are there, taking pictures with you, vibing with you. I mean, come on, bro. What do you want for $80? I think that's and the reason we did that is because we obviously didn't want to, you know, kill people with prices and things. The point is let everyone be able to come, but also remember, there's things that needs to be covered and things that needs to be paid for. So we thought, let's make it fair so we can at least cover a few costs, and then obviously people can get a dope experience. So we made it a fair price, a decent price. So yeah, I think it's fair. Come through and then come check it out. It's gonna be dope. Yeah. Check out this trailer and then we're out.
Yeah. Eldorado Park, a place where anything is possible and the hustle never stops.
Bro, I'll never forgive you for this.
Yeah, man, they're paying us 2,000 for each board.
She malen you kopen.
Yeah, man, how you black and bars I stare.
Raja!
Charlie, my boy.
What you say, bruh?
Yeah, bruh, I'm now good, bruh. But you give me now those. Where's that fella Dimpy the vocal?
When are you gonna grow up, Dimpy?
I think the day I find the right girl to settle down with, if we were here for my ex, I'd say.
Why are you carrying on like a dramatic person, man? We're only robbing churches that are corrupt. The ones where they're stealing from the congregation.
Never. Next time. Never. Next time.
I feel so bad because he trusted me. I disappointed him. We lost all the money for the chisanyama. And on top of it, Slum's mother is cancer.
My mother. My mom.
One more time for my Danny, man. After this, we're gonna have enough money for the kimyo and your shisanyama.
One last time. Look here, this job is gonna get us 30,000 rand each.
I know, Raja, man. I told you to keep your eye on the price.
Focus here.
Raja Mensch, come on, Raja.
You carry on all holy. It doesn't have to go like this, Raja. But you're just a piece of...
Welcome to Eldos.